Hello everybody, my name is Solo, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be testing something. So they keep going on about, oh, endless, we're improving rewards for endless. Okay, I want to test something really quick. So 2 minutes 20 seconds is the best time I can get in endless, or in Act 1 on Extreme. Bro, why are you walking into people's stuff? Anyway. But that's the easiest I can do on Extreme, right? Gives you 70 gems. Let's see how many waves we can clear in 2 minutes, 20 seconds, and how many gems we get. Because again, they're like, oh, well, if you want AFK, it's really good, but my issue here, and this is an issue I've had since they kept saying they're gonna redo. You know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I'll even put down my Grandma SquarePants and then click start. Let that hit and boom. Okay, the clock started. Put on 2x speed, of course. So yeah, I have 2 minutes 20 seconds to earn as much as possible. And while yes, stuff like this would benefit people who had, 5 times, but look at how many Robux 5 times costs. Yeah. So in reality, when all is said and all is done, what are we left with? Easy, we're left with an endless mode that the devs think is, a really good way of getting stuff, but then they locked the chests behind. I don't know why my guy's going this way, by the way. But then they locked the chests behind the chum bucket endless mode, which is really funny because you have chests in the extreme of the nightmare mode of 1-1 at 15%. Meaning by the time you get a chest from the chum bucket, which is, by the way, 1 in every 50 waves, which is ridiculous because it's literally gambling. Why is it so rare on on the hardest endless in the game? But now they're trying to sit there and say, oh, well, you'd be able to do super well with it. Well, guess what? You have 15 seconds. I'm on round 10. I got 40 gems if your whole calculation you did was right. So yeah, when the timer goes off, I am going to... Yep, there you go. Sorry. I'm glad I'm probably going to tone that down, but yeah. That's it. So here, let me full screen this now. So in 2 minutes and 20 seconds, I got to round about 11. So about 44 gems. In that time, I can literally do 1-1 at least once, if not more. Seeming I'm literally 2 rounds later in the endless mode. This is not the point I want to prove entirely, by the way. So in the video, the guy who makes the games, which again are one of the manager people, he starts talking about how, oh well, if you just want to set up an AFK, you can do it here in endless. And granted, I'll give you this. It's a really good source of Battle Pass XP. Regular XP, maybe. But The issue with it is how he phrased it in the video, and let me explain this. So he's like, oh, well, you know, every time you set up in the game, it's going to take you time, whereas in Endless, you can just, like, AFK it. Well, the problem with Endless is that the fact that since the scaling works the way it does, you're probably going to not make it past a certain round number, meaning you'll end up eventually just failing in general around probably stage 2 to 300. Depending on who you have. I mean, you've literally showcased it multiple times in different videos with some of the best units in the game and failing. With that being said, the issue that apparently you guys don't see is the fact that you do realize macros exist, right? Like, the people who sit there and do macros all day, all night, do not care about the fact that you made Endless better. You wanna know why? Because they've already been macroing for a while now, and that's how people get their gems. Like, a lot of these YouTubers who are like, oh yeah, I'm free to play, there's a lot of them, they're like, oh hey, I macro the crap out of the game, because it's super easy. You go in, you start it, then you start recording, you finish it, right? You finish 1-1. You start recording the macro, you click replay, you click and place down your first unit, and then you click start, click again, and then you wait. You click, place down your second unit, and then you click again. You wait like a few seconds just to make sure you have the money, but like you repeatedly do that, right? And then after you upgrade the unit, or like put all the units down, you open your little thing and just like start clicking units, or like start clicking like upgrade, right? Again, you wait a few seconds, right? So then you make sure you have enough, and then you click upgrade on the unit. Right? And then as soon as the rewards screen pops up, you stop recording. And then you play it. And then you continuously play it over and over and over again. And the whole argument of Zach's video, I believe, Wonderwork Zach or whatever, which, by the way, nothing against the guy. I think he's I think he's a decent guy. I think he has a genuine passion for like SpongeBob and making Roblox games, but like, he's got to realize that people are already like 3 steps ahead of him. Like, saying, oh, we made Endless so much better, and having like mythic chest clickbait titles and stuff like that is just ridiculous. So, I'm going to throw out this experiment. I am going to run an experiment where tonight, because I don't like to use macros like ever when I play the game. 99% of what I do is actively played. The only times I ever really use macros is when like I'm sitting inside, like, say, Pet Sim 99 waiting for my things to farm coins, like for the tycoon. So like in the tycoon, like the only thing you can do is wait. So literally all I do is I make a macro to jump every like second. And then I go to bed after playing the macro to jump. I don't sit there and macro stages. I don't sit there and macro stuff. like that, I just sit there and do it for like AFK games, so then I don't get DC'd because they don't have anti-kick timers. Kind of like how Pet Star Simulator has an anti-kick timer because they have a literal AFK thing that makes it so then it'll reconnect you, so then it doesn't mess with your stuff. So what I'm going to be doing is tonight I'm going to set up an actual macro for stage 1-1, and I'm going to run it all night. And I'll tell you guys how much it gives me. It'll be the first video I make tomorrow. As soon as I wake up, I will be sharing the results of the said experiment with you. Of course, there's going to be a little bit of trial and error on my side because I'm not good at setting up macros worth anything. Because again, I don't use it. But literally, I'm going to set up these macros and just watch and see what happens, go to bed, wake up, see if it breaks, see if it does anything, and then tell you guys what happened and like how much stuff I made or how much money or something I made from macroing overnight for the game. And then I'll never macro again because I don't feel it's fair for me to like macro a game where you're supposed to be actively playing. But I want to show you guys what's going on with like the whole, issue with them saying, oh, we made Endless so much better, when in reality, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, we're gonna get macroed out of our minds anyway before like you can hit the levels of some of these other guys who are sitting there macroing thousands upon thousands of diamonds. And yeah, so I'm gonna do a test and see how it goes, and yeah, I'll share with you guys the results tomorrow. Anyway, if you guys like the video, as always, hit the like button, comment down below what do you guys think of the whole trait situation, because I don't get why they would add scurvy. I really don't. Like, it seems like such a bad trait to add, like, that people are just not going to look at. I don't know. It feels to me like they're baiting us on something. And I don't know what yet. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notifications so then you guys never miss a video. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.